Welcome to More For Me with yours truly, Kat Necole. What up, homie? What's going on? Welcome to the studio. Appreciate you stopping by, whether or not this is your first time or your 85th. Yowzers, can you believe it? 85 episodes in, and we're still going strong. Thanks to the homies on the good Homieship. And if you're not a homie, check out the show description. There are ways to figure out, there are identifiable ways to become a homie. Praying that you had a great week and the week ahead is going to be just as amazing. For those things that are not so well, I'm praying that you would rest in God's peace and remember that He's with you all the while. Now, what are we getting into this week? Well, half of the reason why it sounds like someone distorted my voice is because my little had her first birthday party this weekend, and we had a great time. And as usual, I was worshiping hard at church. So, you put all that together, record on Sundays, and this is what we got. But like throughout the week, and even before then, let's just be honest, my daughter has been super excited about her birthday. She last year, I think, went to her first birthday party and was just Mountain Dew excited. Since then, she's been talking about what her party was going to be like and how great it was going to be. And she's been describing and modifying it and altering the guest list and so on. But there is not, just sheer joy, like everything. She's just so excited about it. And not just with her birthday, but with things in general. And as I was able to reflect upon experiencing her experience life and just to be so happy and excited about things, I started thinking about myself, why am I not excited about more things? Like, she's living it up just off the anticipation, the thought of what is to come. I'm like, man, I legit think I'm missing out on some aspects of life because I'm not excited about anything. I'm not looking forward to a great outcome, something that's amazing. Like, I'm just kind of like, humdrum on a bunch of stuff. And I'm like, I need some of this childlike joy. Can I borrow some from her? Let me find some. How do I get there? And I really want to be at that place where I'm excited about a lot of things. But like I said, that excitement is connected to her anticipation, her expectation that there's going to be something great. Like, my birthday is going to be great. All my friends are going to come to my party. I'm going to do this. We're going to do that. We're going to have fun. It's going to be a celebration. She is expecting great things to happen. How does that connect to us? We're on this journey, right? We're journeying towards the destination of more that God has for each and every one of us. But what do you expect? Are you excited about the future, about what is to come, no matter what your situation or your circumstance look like today? Do you really believe? Do you know that God has more for you? You have an idea of what that more looks like? Are you excited about it? Even if it isn't a 4K picture, the fact that God has more for you, that's something worth getting excited about. But you can't get excited about it if you don't expect more. So that's our first challenge for this week. Let's raise the bar. Let's raise our expectations. We don't just want to say stuff. This just isn't cute. This is life and how we are living. I literally believe that God has more for me and that God has more for you. Now, it's about living out that I will not receive anything less, than what God has for me. And I don't believe that you would receive anything less if you continue to walk this journey with Him and do things, His way. So there it is. Let's raise our expectation. God really has more for us. Now let's believe and expect great things and be excited about what God is doing and what He's going to do. But the second thing for this week, so we have some excitement. We're looking forward to it. But my question for you then becomes, have you made room to receive the more that God has for you? What do you mean? Well, think about it like this. There are a lot of practical examples that I can throw out here to help you help this resonate with you in terms of making room for more, for the increase. If you are an engaged person and soon to be married, there's a making room for your future spouse that has to happen. It might be in your home. It's going to be in your heart with your time. You make room for this other person that becomes a priority in your life above all things except for God, right? After God, it's them. If you're a foster parent, you make room when someone reaches out to you to say, hey, we have a child that we'd love to place in your home. Do you accept? Right? You have to make room for that child. Maybe physically in your home, in your schedule, like you make room. New parent, a pet owner, like whether it's a little space, a big space, these are just some examples about how you make room for more, for something more. So let's go ahead and extrapolate that to our lives. If we believe, we know that we're on the journey towards a destination of more that God has for each and every one of us, are you not only expected, but have you made room for your more? What are you holding on to? What won't you let go of? What growth and maturation have you not done in order to receive the more that God has for you? You can expect it, but if you don't make room for it, where will it go? Simple question. Something I definitely want you to spend some time meditating on and pondering over, right? Turn it about in the dome a couple times. What do you expect? And are you making room for what you expect? And I hope that you're expecting more, because that's exactly what God has for you. That's all for this week, guys. Thank you for tuning in. And I can't wait to meet you here again, next week, the same mode, the same time, and the same place. But in between now and then, please remember that God has more for me and God has more for you. Now let's get it. Take care.